Alright, what's up you guys? I came across this song a few days ago and I thought it was really cool, and I noticed that there really weren't any good how to play videos on YouTube, so I decided I was going to make one myself. So just to start this off, I'm going to play the song just for like 20 seconds just so that you guys know that I actually know how to play it and that I have the capabilities of actually like teaching you the song. Just so you know, I'm not some random asshole on YouTube who thinks that he can play it, really can't. Here we go. Alright, it goes. So yeah, that's that. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you guys the way that it looks. Well, I shouldn't be putting it on my face or putting it on the fretboard. The strumming pattern is the hard part, but I really think that it makes more sense to teach you guys the left hand first before I teach you guys the strumming pattern. What I do here is, as you notice that there's like a walking bass, you know, it goes. Sorry. Starts off with the D chord. Put your pinky on the 5th fret of the A string. And then what you do here is you drop your you just drop your pointer finger off from the G string and put it on the 2nd fret of the A string. So it sounds like this. And you let go of the A string, and then you make a G chord. Thumb, or you can thumb, or I can just do this, whichever one. Either way, you just need to make sure that you're covering this the 2nd fret of the E string. And then you're just letting it go. It's just again these two. Oh, I should have told you on the D chord, after you play this one, I guess I said it was a G chord, but still, just make sure that you're moving your pinky up to the 3rd fret, so that you're ringing the pinky on the same fret. So anyway, sorry. Back to the G, thumbing that 2nd fret right here, and then the E. It's just everything's open except for the 3rd fret of the B and the E string. Yeah. And this is the only part that's a little tricky, that isn't like so straightforward, is the E to the A. Because what happens is he goes first he plucks it the normal way, and then he lets go of the pinky. His pinky just lets go of it, alright? So just again he goes right there he just goes I'll play it again for you. And over here, obviously, when it goes to the A chord, the next tricky part is that he does a hammer on and off. And actually, no, he only does a hammer on, he doesn't hammer off. But oh well, he keeps on like, you know, hamming on and letting go. He goes I'll play that again for you. Sorry. So in the next part, again, I'll get to the strumming pattern in a little bit, I promise. But next thing he does is he does the same thing. The only thing that's different, is that he moves up. Instead of being like this, it's and then he goes up. Sorry, your pinky's on the 4th fret. I should have said that. Your pinky's on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th fret from the capo. Excuse me. fifth from the capo, the same walking bass pattern, same picking pattern, everything. Then he moves up 2 frets, right, to the 7th fret from the capo. So the only thing on the fretboard here is and this is actually where it is a little different. There's everything's open except for the 2 E strings. And this is when you really have to reach here because he does this. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy reach here. And it's the same thing where he does the A with the hand on. So again, I'll play that again for you. So yeah, it's really just the same thing as the first riff, except it moves up really further. And when you get to the G chord, there's nothing on the B string. Obviously, on the first progression, you have your pinky on the 3rd fret of the B string, but you can't really do that because your hand is reaching across the planet. Now, the strumming pattern in this song, look at me in the eyes. It sucks, alright? And it's not going to be easy to teach, it's not easy to learn, but here we go. So now that you know the basic pattern, like the basic hand formations, what you'll notice is that in the bass, it's always like, I don't know if you want to call it the bass, but I kind of feel like you want to learn it kind of like in 2 parts. It goes. It's kind of like you have, it's always alternating. You're always having that dum 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 dum. You know, all that shit's going on. And then and the other thing you're hearing is that you know, we'll play that again for you guys. The other part, there it goes. Sorry, I'll play that last part again. And then you put them together, that's when you get the whole thing, you know that. I'll play it kind of slowly for you guys. So yeah, that's about it really. The way you kind of have like this algorithm that you got to learn with your right hand. If you play it slowly, you can start to think of it as one kind of pattern that you end up repeating with your hand. Because what I was doing is when I was learning it, I kind of separated the 2 things in my head, and it made it really complicated. But it was just how I learned it. It was just how I chose to learn it by my ear. But what you want to do is as you're playing it, you always the pattern that you're playing with your fingers, like it's the same for the entire song, even when it changes. You know that this is the exact same. Don't get me wrong here. I'm a big fan of using your pinky when you're picking. A lot of times I finger pick, I always use my pinky, but for this song, I would just stay away from it, to be honest with you. Because if you're just using these 4 fingers, then you don't have to worry about making anything complicated. You can just keep doing the same thing, and your mind doesn't have to think about anything. And eventually, you'll even be able to sing with it. You know, if you're coordinated enough, obviously. If you're good at multitasking. But So let's see here. Now the way it is you play your pinky. Sorry, excuse me. You play your thumb and your ring finger at the same time. I know this is a horrible view for it, but I don't have like a mic that or a camera that can put inside my acoustic, unfortunately. I'm trying to get over here. There we go. It goes. You do your pinky. God, I keep saying your thumb and your ring finger at the same time, and then you use. It goes thumb and ring at the same time, and then index finger. Index finger, middle finger. So thumb and ring, pointer finger, middle finger. Same time. Yeah. And then what you do on the second one, there's really only two things you gotta learn. It's that roll I just put it, this roll. That's it. And the second one is just thumb, ring finger, pointer finger, middle finger. And that's thumb, ring finger, pointer finger, middle finger. That's first one is, second one is, and then you alternate between those two picking patterns and you have it. Doesn't matter where you go with it, huh? And that's really all it is, you know. Now that I'm teaching it, I realize that the string pattern was actually a lot easier to teach than I thought it was gonna be. But basically that's how you play the song, guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to send me a personal message. I know that there's not gonna be too many people that are gonna search for this video because it's not a very popular song, and I'm not a popular person by any means. So go ahead, feel free to shoot me an inbox, tell me what you thought about the video, or if I made any mistakes, please tell me, and I'll try and fix them. So thank you very much. I hope that this helped someone. Alright.